have to get out of our minds. Our thinking minds. I'll tell you how I do it. Using a mantra or phrase. I am loving awareness. 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 a name for a soul, which you really are. Leads you to love everything you are aware of. The sky, the room, your body, other people. Then I ride the mantra into my heart. And in my heart, I see a doorway or a veil. To the next plane. Soul land. I am loving awareness. I am loving awareness. I am loving awareness. I'm loving awareness. I am loving awareness.
What's up, friends? Welcome to another edition of the Soul Land Music Series. Thanks for joining us. We're going to get right into it, but this is being simulcast at ramdas.org. And you can also watch it on the official Ramdas channels of YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram. So, welcome to everyone who's on the various platforms. If you do have high quality speakers or good headphones, this would be the time, excuse me, to get that set up. Because this is about music, and music is, well, the higher the fidelity, the more information of the music you're receiving. So this is a great chance to do that. Get your Bluetooth hooked up, etc. Headphones are usually always a good idea if you've got them. Tonight's event is being recorded, so it will be available to rewatch on all the platforms after tonight. We love it that you're here live. It's always kind of special as a way to be able to gather in real time and put our attention on one thing. If you do have the means to support tonight's offering, please consider leaving a donation or purchasing some merchandise. They have Soulland merchandise. They sent me a nice T-shirt that's on its way. I'm looking forward to. So they have some really nice designs. And you'll also be automatically entered for the giveaway raffle to win one of the many prizes, including a limited edition 50th anniversary Be Here Now box set from the Llama Foundation. It is the 50th anniversary of Be Here Now, so that's a trip in itself. So thank you for any support if you'd like to join that raffle. And you can find the Soulland merch shop at ramdas.org/merch shop. Just make that one word, merch shop. So tonight, it's very exciting. We have 2 live performances. Jetpack Brandon is up first. He's a rap artist from Fayetteville, North Carolina. It says creativity is flowing through his music with colorful sounds and witty lyrics that give the listener a smile while streaming. His goal for his music is to make others happy and let them know that they are not alone in this journey called life. His latest album, Neon Burger, has been an assistance to his fans' depression and helping them through the toughest times. Jetpack Brandon's music seamlessly incorporates audio samples from Ram Dass and explores influences from Eastern philosophy to psychedelic culture. So, with that, I'd like to welcome Brandon, Jetpack Brandon, to the scene, and we can dive into his live set.
Uh, you good? All right. Okay, good. All right, great, guys. What's up? This is Jetpack Brandon, reporting live from Charlotte, North Carolina. I can still hear the Zoom call a little bit, but reporting live from Charlotte, North Carolina. And with me, I had the lovely Maury B.
Hey, how y'all doing?
And we're going to start this off with first of all, it's just appreciation for the opportunity. Yeah, and then also we're live, baby. We live.
Be here now.
We live. What you want for free? No, I'm saying. But look, right. Basically, we're going to start this off with appreciation and gratitude, saying thank you for the opportunity to showcase my music. Little people know this, but this is my first ever performance. And for this performance to be on this platform is very, very, very beautiful. It's a very, very great thing. I definitely want to give special thanks to Ram Dass and the Love Serve Remember Foundation. And also Raghu Marcus and also Mangala for finding me. She found me. And yeah, and you want to say anything, Maury?
Oh, I'm just glad to be here. Grateful and glad to be here.
Maury's glad to be here. Aren't we? Yeah, definitely. That's all right. Let's start this off with a meditation. We'll meditate for 2 minutes. We'll do a 2-minute meditation. What time is it? 8:06. Let's do a 1-minute meditation. Let's do a 1-minute meditation, and then we'll go into this song called "Stoop Kid," which Maury features on, and she definitely slays her entire verse, which is very beautiful. So, and Teaspoon just walked in. Teaspoon's pretty cool. Teaspoon actually produced that song. So look at that. Look at the alignment of the universe right there. How he just walked in. So cool. All right. Isn't that crazy, right? That's wild. Yes, but it's produced by Teaspoon. and featuring Maury Beat, and the song's called Stoop Kid. So we'll start with a 1-minute meditation. All right. So if you guys would like to join, we'll just close our eyes and watch our breath and focus on our breath and watch the thoughts. And if the thoughts get too hectic, just focus back on the breath of breathing in and out of your nose. And if you have a stopped up nose, and in and out of your mouth. All right, we'll start right now. And that's a minute. All right, guys. Good to spend that present moment with you. But now we're about to take off. Hope you guys are ready. And we'll go ahead and fall into it. Let's go.
I wake up. I said I wake up. First thing I do is pray up. Don't have no time for makeup. You wouldn't believe me if I told you the impossible. I found a way to run out of lives on Grand Theft Auto. Reggie Twister, that's rocket power to fuel this rocket ship. If you ain't woke, you don't deserve no rocket, bitch. And just to let you know, I like my love filled with no GMOs. All that artificial truth and all that pain got to go. Stoop, kid, afraid to leave his stoop no more. I said I'm jumping. Some porches have chairs and others have pumpkins. Some porches have hood niggas plotting on something. Some porches have people sitting talking about nothing. But let me tell you about my porch. Let me tell you about my porch. Brandon, go.
When I wake up in the morning, my hair looks just like Cousin Skeeter's. And I broke up with my girlfriend because I didn't know how to treat her. When these hard times come, I try to figure out how to solve them. Some people call it growth. I call it working on my problems. Good and bad are opposites, like left to right. Came across meditation and I started to see the light. Like my ex is a smart girl, so she'll be all right. And for my hair, I found a barber that could bring me back to life. But it seems as soon as everything starts going up, one little shift will make everything suck. Like word on the street, my ex new man is rich as fuck. And turns out my barber gave me the fuckboy haircut. But I'm not a fuckboy. At least I don't think so. I wear my shoes with no socks, now walk around with a stink toe. Trevor told me about sheep wool, but I can't afford the insoles. And last year I went vegan, but I could only afford the pintos. I miss my chicken. I miss my cornbread. And I miss dancing with my mama saying, go ahead. Trying to be a perfect person, though I never met any. So I'd be lying if I said I never looked at DJ Fanny's fanny. I just learned that I'm a human on God's blue earth. Instead of trying to stop the wave, I learned how to surf. And I learned to love my hair, which feels like turf. And I learned to love my skin, which smells like birth. And I learned to man up for whatever it's worth. And I learned to be patient and put love first. And I learned to appreciate all things that didn't work. So I learned to love my exes for better or for worse. But no more looking back, a new road's getting paved. Not saying I want a girl, but I'm taking resumes. And it's cool if you smoke weed to get your mind out that cage. I like my girls like my food, grass-fed and free range. One with earth like an avatar, she a fine blue thing. And she always down to hang like Saddam Hussein. I'ma buy you a rocket ship, but we'll get to that later. Right now I'm fighting darkness like a gladiator. My name is Brandon and my body's a layer where obstacles get smashed like Napoleon's taters. What's worse than a person watching Illuminati videos and now they think they woke? I'll wait. When you're no longer in your mind, that's what I call awake. See, I was there too, that's why I can relate. But I started thinking clearer when I started to meditate. But I've been feeling really crazy, and mixed with depression got me feeling really lazy. And I've been afraid to leave the house, which makes it impossible to get my dreams out. And I've been looking for some help, but when you facing judgment, it's hard to be yourself. I can no longer be afraid. Instead of saving these girls, it's myself I need to save. So I just jumped off the porch. 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 Teaspoon is amazing.
I just jumped off the porch. I just jumped off the porch.
Part when you get tired of dancing. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You can go ahead and play that.
Are you ready for a jetpack experience?
Whoa, never been up this high before. Hope you have your jetpacks engaged, because I sure do.
Jetpack takeoff for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You really wanna be yourself, 'cause I really wanna be myself.
I got my jetpack jet fuel.
You're gonna see them?
Like, I'm going to experience all of those places thoroughly before I die. It's 11:19, stop, I got the power.
Jetpack Brandon is the illest. Jetpack Brandon is the illest. That nigga is the illest, dude.
Stroke my ego.
I'm a fan.
What's up, guys? This is Jetpack Brandon reporting live from a secret location. That's my alien hands. But yeah, we're about to do some songs, and it's gonna be dope as hell. Sri Ram, J Ram, my thoughts get the best of me, but my thoughts won't beat me, 'cause I got the recipe. All right, guys. What's up? What's up? I hope you guys are ready for this jetpack experience. Definitely. Once again, big shout out to the Love Serve Remember Foundation. Big shout out to Mangla. Big shout out to Raghu Marcus. Big shout out to Ram Das. And Nin Corelli Baba. All right. This next song, well, that previous song, once again, was Stoop Kid. And featuring Maury B, produced by Teaspoon. And there's actually a music video. If you type in Jetpack Brandon, Stoop Kid, on YouTube, you'll see the music video. I don't think I'm going to drink this water. Having too much fun talking. So, yeah, you will see that video, and just definitely check it out. And the video was shot by Timmy Charlie. So, shout out to Timmy. All right, guys. This next song was written off of Nostalgia. The name of this song is called Overhead Projector. And we can go ahead and run into that one. Hi, I'm selling candy. Would you like to buy some? Well, actually, this one's on me. I just want you to try some, because I think you're really sweet. Had to say it like Tyson. We could chill after soccer practice. That shit is like 5 something. Or I could just skip it, you know, come up with a lie or something. Coach really wouldn't like that, but it's not like he's gonna die or something. My mom really wouldn't mind that since she thinks I break my fibula. But you look like Nivea. I bet you're from a nebula. You make my heart go boom, boom, you fucking supernova girl. We should go to a TED Talk and talk until it's over, girl. If you have a man, you should tell him you found a lover, girl. Call him up right now and tell him that it's over, girl. Oh, you're single. I'm sorry, I went overboard. But if you ever went overboard, I would so throw you a floaty and motivate you to swim straight towards my little boaty, where my sister makes the best Kool-Aid and has a dog named Cody. So you should come through and get a red mustache, sit down with a Bichon in your lap. Whatever you do, don't make him mad, cause he might leave some bite marks, but so come here, let me rub on you. Let me put this love on you. Them other guys are stupid, but baby, I am Cupid. I always had my arrow, just didn't know where to shoot it. Now I'm aiming it at you, so don't you move, cause I won't hesitate to pull like them boys in blue. Ooh. All right. Yes, sir. That song was called Overhead Projector. Hope you guys like it and liked it. I said that on purpose, by the way. Liked it. I don't know how to spell it yet, but when I do, I'm going to create a new word. All right, guys. How you guys feeling in there? Everybody feeling good? Maury, how are you? Jess, how you doing? We got Jess on the cameras. Jess is on the camera. I wish I could turn one around and put it on her. Jason, how you doing, man? Just checking my time. All right. And also, guys, very, 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 very important. We are reporting live from Charlotte, North Carolina at Grindhouse Studios, owned by the beautiful Jason Jet, a.k.a. Jason Jet Plane. All right, guys. I mean, that used to be a song. Wait. We're going to go into this. All right. So this next song is inspired by psychedelics. I'm pretty sure some people out there that are watching right now have some experience with that thing. So this song is called DMT. Basically about a psychedelic experience that expands consciousness and lets you know what home feels like, if you get what I mean. I can explain it better in a song than I can talking about it. I'm sorry. So we can go ahead and run into this. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, I swear I'm not a junkie,
Cause when I'm stressed, prescription pills do nothing for me. I fall apart sometimes, I swear I feel like Humpty Dumpty. For real though, on a journey we'll go. This pipe requires skill though. I grab a torch and then I light it. If it's a bad trip, then the worst thing you can do is fight it. So just accept it and respect it, then it's easy peasy. My setting is a blanket and Shanice Weezy. I need a me-seek from Rick and Morty to grant my wishes. I burn my sage, then close my door. It's no one's business. Sneaking and geeking on weekends, tweaking my fixer-upper. This Major Tom to that ground control. Tell my wife I love her. High as a motherfucker, it put me in a zone. I take 1, 2, 3 hits, then I'm gone. Jetpack, jetpack, jetpack. Earth, I see you when I get back. You can't reach my phone. Leave a message at the tone. Brandon Floyd is going home. When I smoke this DMT, I let go of my pain. When I blast, I'm letting go of you and me. My ego death is straight in my path. I'm asking the entities, can you fulfill the needs that I have? I wanna feel the love in me. So 15 minutes of heaven. Okay, now I see why E.T. went home. I said now I see why E.T. went home. I said now I see why E.T. went home. I said now I see why E.T. went home. Cause when at home it's real and you can feel the thrills. Promise they yield the chills. Now you see colors of teal, mountains of melting meals, hills, kaleidoscopes. The entities lend a helping hand when I'm out of hope. Them real good people, bro. My vision blurry as I inhale, it shoot right through me, leaving my body feel like somebody did something to me. I'm feeling 8-bit just like the Matrix, good googly moogly. Now I'm far out feeling groovy, feeling real perfect, ooh-wee. I blast right past the movies, machine elves try to pull me. I'm trying not to lose me, I'm trying to find a new me. Some say don't do it cause it make the pain worse, but the only part that hurts is when you come back to earth. When I smoke this DMT, I let go of my pain. When I blast, I'm letting go of you and me. My ego death is straight in my path. I'm asking the entities, can you fulfill the needs that I have? I wanna feel the love in me. So 15 minutes of heaven I ask. Yes, sirski. Yes, sirski. You can go ahead and pause that. Or stop that. There we go. All right, guys. That was my song. DMT is getting unraveled. New word. Another new word. That was my song, DMT. I don't know. Where do I start with that? Psychedelics helping. I think psychedelics came in my life at a time where I was the most curious about what the fuck, and also when I was probably at one of the peaks of my spiritual journey as well. My heart and my mind was definitely pointed towards God when psychedelics came into my life, and then also they are as well pointed towards God at this point ever since then. And I swear I'm not a junkie, 'cause when I'm stressed, prescription pills do nothing for me. I fall apart sometimes, I swear I feel like Humpty Dumpty. For real though, on a journey we'll go. This pipe requires skill though. I grab a torch and then I light it. If it's a bad trip, then the worst thing you can do is fight it. So just accept it and respect it, then it's easy peasy. My setting is a blanket and Shanice Weezy. I need a meeseek from Rick and Morty to grant my wishes. I burn my sage, then close my door. It's no one's business. Sneaking and geeking on weekends, tweaking my fixer-upper. This Major Tom to that ground control. Tell my wife I love her. High as a motherfucker. It put me in the zone. I take 1, 2, 3 hits, then I'm gone. Jetpack, jetpack, jetpack. Earth, I see you when I get back. You can't reach my phone. Leave a message at the tone. Brandon Floyd is going home. Yes, sir. I love that song. Yeah, definitely. So this this here next song is called Lower Frequencies. This song is basically my Bohemian Rhapsody. This song is about negative thoughts. This song is about mental health. This song is about self-doubt. But at the same time, it's about sitting with it and listening to it. This song was very, 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 very therapeutic for me. And so basically, I just took every negative thought that I had about myself and made a song of the thoughts speaking. This is definitely, like I said, my Bohemian Rhapsody. This is my yeah, it's a pretty deep song. And this song is going to play into something so beautiful. Because every time you go into anything that's dark, you're only going into the dark to go back to light. The one creates the two in order for the two to see himself. So, not yet. Not yet. But that is definitely it, and we're about to take off. We can go ahead. Got it. So you moved to Charlotte and you slept in your car and you're proud of yourself cause you came so far, but your life's a wreck and you live check to check. And don't interrupt me, I'm not finished yet. You dropped an album, but you're still not bigger yet. You start up and you burn out, just like cigarettes. And your mom's on pills, as you soon will. Depression's my friend. We like to chill. Alexander McQueen, more like J.C. Penney's. Whoa, look at his arms. He's way too skinny. You'll never get a girl. Boy, don't nobody want you. Buy her a rocket ship. You can't afford YouTube. And that shit's free. I'll tell you, Brandon, ain't nobody fucking with me. I'm in the food that you eat, and I'm with you while you sleep. I am your negative thoughts, your lower frequencies. Ooh, get out of my head. 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 Your hair is nappy and you dropped out of school. And your ex will never want you cause you're just not cool. You're running low on confidence. I'm just stating the obvious. You don't know what your hobby is, and your life is the sloppiest. You wouldn't know love if it was in front of your face. And all you want is fame, and you're still running the race. You're stupid and black, and money you lack. Oh, you want to save the world? Good luck with that. You have a better chance to try to build a bond with your father. Hell, we got him too, so don't even bother. Try to make an investment, and debt you'll find. Oh, you didn't know? Poverty's a friend of mine. Delusional. You don't even know your dreams from reality. You're confused, boy. You're questioning your sexuality. My suicidal is vital. Sometimes you can't even bear. And your dog suffers from yeast. Ugh, I can smell it from here.
I do what I do. What else is there to do? I am not driving through Iowa in order to get to California, although I am headed towards California. When I am in Iowa, I am in Iowa. And when I'm in California, I'm in California. When I'm here, I'm here. And it's always right here. It's always right here.
I learned that fear was just death inside the head. So if I pass away, just listen to what I said. At my funeral, don't cry, tell some jokes instead. So I can sit up in my casket like I'm dead. Oh man, another day up in the simulation, getting my stimulation, silent meditation, that be my medication. You should try it out though. I know you're going through some shit, but you can work it out, bro. Sri Ram, J Ram, that's where the center holds me. Right place, time, and mindset, that's what a yogi told me. Them demons all around me, but them demons cannot hold me. Cause I turn around and then I fade away. Kobe, I Ramadan with Ram Dass up in my past life. And when the fast was over, he asked Brandon, could you pass the rice? He took me on a journey, showed me everything he sacrificed. And me and Maharaji told ghost stories for flashlights. Man, it made the wind scared. Man, you should have been there. Can tell me to live in the now, cause shit, I've been here. From DMT to BET in just 2 weeks. I take my mama off of EBT, it's just too easy.
It's a blessing.
It's all here and the now. You just gotta be here now, yeah. It's all here and the now. You just gotta be here now, yeah. It's all here and the now. You just gotta be here now, yeah. It's just here and the now. You just gotta be here now, yeah. Yes, sir. Alrighty, man. Oh, that made me happy. That song made me so happy. All right. So that was definitely, that first portion was lower frequencies. Like I said, it was about bad thoughts, negative thoughts, or some people call it the devil, or some people call it hell, and some people just call it negative thoughts. And so that basically was that, and I drifted into heaven with that next song that had just played, which is called Be Here Now, featuring MC Yogi. And that is going to be our last song, and we're gonna go ahead and start that up from the top and play that song. And definitely this person that you hear speaking in the beginning of that sample is no other than the beautiful Ram Dass. I actually got approval to use that sample. I got the email to approve that. I got an email that said, yes, you can use that sample. I got that email the day Ram Dass passed away, actually, is when it landed into my inbox. And very, if you know anything about Ram Dass, one thing he always talked about is dying. So that was a very, very beautiful moment that when I received that email for this song. So let's go ahead and, before I start crying, let's go ahead and start that up.
Tomorrow's Halloween, and instead of maybe...
That's not it. The marker that you put? Mm-hmm.
People say, well, what are you doing? I say, I'm doing what I'm doing. I do what I do. What else is there to do? I am not driving through Iowa in order to get to California, although I am headed towards California. When I am in Iowa, I am in Iowa. And when I'm in California, I'm in California. When I'm here, I'm here. And it's always right here. It's always right here.
I learned that fear was just death inside the head. So if I pass away, just listen to what I said. At the funeral, don't cry, tell some jokes instead. So I can sit up in my casket like I'm dead. Oh man, another day up in the simulation, getting my stimulation, silent meditation, that be my medication. You should try it out though. I know you're going through some shit, but you can work it out, bro. Sri Ram, J Ram, that's where the center holds me. Right place, time, and mindset, that's what a yogi told me. Them demons all around me, but them demons cannot hold me. Cause I turn around and then I fade away. Kobe. I Ramadan with Ram Dass up in my past life. And when the fast is over, he asked Brandon, could you pass the rice? Took me on a journey, showed me everything he sacrificed. And me and my Haraji told ghost stories with flashlights. Man, it made the wind scared. Man, you should have been there. Can tell me to live in the now. Cause shit, I've been here. From DMT to BET in just 2 weeks. I take my mama off of EBT. It's just too easy.
It's a blessing.
It's all here and the now. You just gotta be here now. Yeah. It's all here and the now. You just gotta be here now. Yeah. It's all here and the now. You just gotta be here now. Yeah. It's just here and the now. You just gotta be here now. MC
Listen.
Yogi, yeah.
Be here now. Breathe here now. Open the mind, crack the clouds so I can see clear now. Sound pound, shake the ground. These are beats here now. Northbound, southbound, glad just to be here now. Grace is evident, intelligent like elephants. The presence is immense, intense, divine elegance. Bliss, saturating these 5 elements. Sit and draw the senses in so that I can relish it. Pure grade, so there's no need to embellish it. In the present moment, all these arguments we settle it. Grace, let it in. Holy company with Brandon. I call this divine fellowship. I call it a divine fellowship.
It is divine. It is.
Yeah. God bless every child living in the wild. May you be guided back safely into your own house. Be here now. Just glad to be here now. Clear the clouds in my mind so I can see clear now. Be here now. Be here now. Deep breath. All right, that's good.
All right, guys. Yes, sir. Oh, that was so fun. My first ever performance on this platform. That was great. I loved it. All right, that was so much fun. Goodness gracious. All right, and that last song was called Be Here Now. Once again, we're at Grindhouse Studios. My name is Jetpack Brandon. That last song that you just heard was called Be Here Now, featuring MC Yogi and also Ram Dass. I hope you guys enjoy, and Jetpack out.
Thank you, Jetpack Brandon. That was awesome. We're going to bring him to the stage here. If you guys have any questions, put them in the comments on your respective platforms, and the team here will send them our way, and we can get them over to Mr. Jetpack. And can you hear me, brother?
Yes.
First off, how do I call you? Pack, Jet, or Brandon, or just Jetpack Brandon?
Jetpack Brandon or Jetpack.
I love it. I love it. I will use all 3. Thank you, Jetpack Brandon. That was awesome. Hold on, I'm getting like feedback. Okay, there we go. Thank you for that, man. That was awesome. You had quite the little. I mean, shout out to your camera crew. That was cool.
That's just she's wonderful. She was.
It looked pro. Yeah. That's what it's all about. While we're waiting for some questions to come in, I was just kind of curious. I'm sure other people are wondering, like, when and how your connection to Ram Dass started.
So it started. I was actually in the midst of a spiritual path. I was on my spiritual path, and basically I joined this Buddhist group where we actually had a book club, and we were supposed to read, I think, Mindfulness by Joseph Goldstein.
Mm-hmm.
And for some reason, the book just wasn't pulling me in. Then I came across Ram Dass online, and then I went and bought Be Here Now, and that thing like sucked me in. I was just like, it was almost like you were like, I was playing a video game almost, you know, like I was like, that's how exciting it was for me. This was probably about maybe 4 years ago, maybe 3 years ago, maybe 4. I'm 31. I don't know when this was. Yeah, I would say I was 27, 28 years old when I came across.
So Buddhism was kind of like the gateway in to Ram Dass?
No, I wouldn't say that. The gateway was honestly, I don't want to sound cliche, but it was really life itself. Honestly, I ended up meeting a few people like Noah Levine. Noah Levine, and not knowing that, and I met him like before I knew who or what a Ram Dass was, you know, before I knew what Server of God was. I ran into Noah Levine at Wanderlust, that big festival, but I didn't know that the festival was going to be out there, and I didn't even know that Noah's dad was business partners with Ram Dass, you know. So at that time, so it was what got me on a spiritual journey was more of the book, the Four Agreements. And that's basically what started it off, or made me aware that I was on the spiritual journey, because you're already always on it as soon as you're born, right?
The Four Agreements is kind of what sparked you?
Yeah, the Four Agreements, every single line in there sounded like it was glowing in gold. Every line, every line, every word was glowing in gold. And it was very, very deep moment for me, definitely.
Yeah, isn't that cool? Like the idea of being impeccable with your word, and then, you know, being an MC. It's like kind of a way to like take it even further, because the word in general, like the word in your mind, the word you put out into the world, and the word you put in your art, when it's like very like lyric driven work, it's powerful. It's like casting a spell.
It's the truth. Actually, like I've been rapping for about 10 years, and before I was just rapping like everybody else, you know, rapping about girls, rapping rapping about money, rapping about this lifestyle that you want and all this other stuff, fast cars and fast girls and all this stuff. And when I came across the Four Agreements, after I was done with it, I was like, all right, well, I'm gonna go ahead and start rapping again. And then I was like, wait a minute, if I'm rapping, I just read this and everything is so true, and I'm gonna be living my life like this, then I need to be speaking the truth in my songs, you know? So just started being myself, really. Just started being myself.
Yeah, well, man, that's everything. I mean, good on you for having the bravery to do that, because it's hard to trust like what your own voice is and who you are, and then to step out there and put it out there. I want to get into some of these questions. We have Larnell Cross is asking you who your rap influences are.
Man, definitely.
Give us 3 to 5.
3 to 5. Kanye West.
Yeah.
Old and new. I love him unconditionally. All the way.
You have to love Kanye unconditionally to love Kanye. You know?
Yes, definitely. I love Kanye. Yeah, I love Kanye. I take up for Kanye. Definitely J. Cole. Since I'm from Fayetteville and he's from Fayetteville. That's not the only reason, but he's also just a dope ass artist. So J. Cole as well. Lupe Fiasco is definitely one as well.
Any old school guys?
Old school guys as far as rapping goes? I like the simplicity of like Biz Markie and the effortlessness of it, of Biz Markie.
You ever listen to Masta Ace?
No.
You might like that. It's got some similar vibes. He's a New York guy, but back in the day.
Really? I'm gonna look that up. Is that like MASTA?
I'm pretty sure it's Masta versus Master, but yeah.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Ace. Okay. All right. I remember that. And I think honestly, like other people that would honestly like who influenced me is like probably not rappers, like singers, like Frank Ocean and Chance. Honestly, I mean he's a rapper, but you know, definitely well his first album, Acid Rap. that's what got me. That's what like took me in. So yeah.
And the song MC Yogi is an artist that I did a collaboration with in 2016, Ritual Mystical. So he's a
Yeah.
brother I know. That's cool. How'd you guys link up? I didn't know he had, would he feature on that song?
Oh yeah. So by the way, I love that song that you have. That song that you guys have, Breathe Deep.
Breathe deep. Yeah.
Yeah, deep breath. Inhale,
Yeah, man.
exhale, and release stress. Yeah, I love that song. Oh my gosh. The entire album is amazing. But so I came across MC Yogi same way I came across Ron Dawes and Noah Levine or Noah Levine. I keep saying Levine.
Wanderlust.
Yeah, at Wonderlust. I went up to his booth and everything like that, and I seen he had a song with he had a CD, and I looked at his CD and I turned it over and I seen he had a song with Krishna Das. And by that time I still didn't know who Ram Dass was. So but I knew who Krishna Das was from a what do you call it? Like when you Shazam something. I was watching a Netflix documentary and I Shazammed it.
I wouldn't say most people know Christian Das from Shazam, but I think that's very cool. That's
yeah.
Like, you know Christian Das from Shazam.
Right, yeah. I Shazammed him on the phone. I was like, hey, what song is this? I was watching a documentary on Netflix and they played a song and I was like,
oh,
yo.
Cool.
So when I picked up MC Yogi's CD and I seen featuring Krishna Das, I was like, whoa, you know?
Yeah, it's cool because it sounds like the way you were introduced to Ram Dass was through music. And this whole series is sort of inspired by musicians working with Ram Dass's words. Wow, you just transported to a new environment.
Oh yeah, that's Jess.
Is this your doppelganger? I don't happen. It's like you literally just like went to a new room instantaneously.
She has Zoom trips, man.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. All right, let's get into a couple more of these questions coming in. How did you come up with your dreamy sound? I feel like I'm in a dream listening to your songs. Is that something that now I'm adding in? Is that something that developed over time, or have you always been in the clouds and airy vibes?
I've always been in the clouds since I was like 4 years old. You know, since I was like 4 or 5 years old. Honestly, I just always. I remember
three and younger, you were just like pretty heavy dude, and then four,
yeah, I mean, I was
you just blossomed.
I think they just call it, what do they call it? What is the United States calls it, like ADHD or something like that? But I remember a short story, but cool story. I remember being in like 5th grade and they were like teaching us long division and they had the bit numbers with the bracket going up. And soon as the teacher started teaching us that all the numbers that was lined up behind the long division bracket, the bracket just turned into a diving board and everybody, like all the numbers were just in line. In my head, I was like taking the 5, I'll put the 5 on the bracket and it would like start jumping up and down on the diving board and jump off into the chalkboard. Like that was like, so I've always been in this dreamy, creative imagination space. I think music has just been more of the outlet, you know, music, the way I can express it. Music has been the way I've been able to express it. So, yeah, I just always, I don't know, it's just God, I guess. God is how I came up with it, you know?
Yeah, and how long have you been doing, like, do you produce and the beats, or do you work with other people? How long has this been going on?
Man, so I produce. I also sometimes I work with other people. But I've been recording music since I don't know, since for 11 years. 11 years. Oh wait, since 2009. I've been recording music since 2009. So
Sweet.
yeah. So it's been. I'm sorry, I don't take track of time too much. Like,
yeah, I'm bad with time too. You've been doing it a while. Yeah. And why Jetpack? Give us a little explanation.
Man, Jetpack. First of all, lyrics. The way I can take off and I'll just go. Jetpack. Like the way I rap, it's the only thing that really I can really compare to how my mind works. And also psychedelics. Jetpack, take off. yeah.
Tell me about like psychedelics in where you grew up, and was that something you felt like an outlier, or is that a scene there that you were a part of, or you feel a
No,
part of?
not a scene at all. The scene, I grew up in Fayetteville. So if any psychedelics are taking part there, is going to be marijuana. And I am not a marijuana smoker, you know. And I'm also not a very, very, very big advocate on like, I'm not gonna say not an advocate, but I'm not like a spokesperson for psychedelics either. I've probably only done psychedelics maybe 4 or 5 times, you know, big trips, but 4 or 5 times in my life. But psychedelics came through they came to me as soon as I came across Ram Dass, and I started reading Be Here Now. I started reading Be Here Now, and as soon as I got done with the white pages of Be Here Now, right before the brown pages, that's when psychedelics just started to flow in through people I was meeting, and not saying that I was doing it with people that I was meeting, but just talks. When I would go out, other people started talking about it and started telling me their experiences and things of that nature. And then that's when it just happened to just come, you know? No, I
Yeah.
didn't go out searching for it. I didn't it was just, you know.
I thought you were saying like between the white pages and the brown pages, psychedelics literally flowed out, like a tab of acid came out of the book. You're like, there it is. I wouldn't be surprised if 50 years ago, like when that book first came out, like, you know, it was like everyone knew like page like 64, you know, the corner of the book, you just peeled it off and it was a tab
Pull
of
it off
acid.
and drop,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you just unplug. Yeah, that would be, oh man, that'd be great. That'd be great if you, and then you only knew what page it was on if you were already tripping, and then you're like, and then
Yeah, you had to have the secret message. Yeah.
yeah,
Right. Otherwise you're eating an entire book and just
yeah, I
waiting
know,
for
right?
it to
In
happen. Yeah.
reality, that's what would be happening. In reality, if you have to remember your zip code, you got to remember your zip code, man. You just can't be going around eating books thinking that it's acid, right? That's what Ron Dass says. Remember your zip code.
Well, let's do another question here. Someone's asking, how do you want to present your values and your message in hip hop in relation to the current hip hop culture? You kind of talked on that before, how you shifted gears a bit personally. I mean, do you think much about hip hop as a larger culture or medium, or do you feel like it's too diverse now to care, or
No,
where you at?
I don't feel like it's diverse at all. I have this conversation all the time with my friend Shanice. That's in there. Like we like all the time. I'm like, it's not diverse at all. And I mean, I honestly I feel that my place in hip hop is to continue to just be myself. No matter how big I get, just continue to be myself. And I think honestly, the culture of hip hop will definitely. Can I curse?
Yeah, you can cuss. We can cuss.
Okay, cuss,
We're
not curse. I'm
cursing.
not
Cuss.
cursing, but I can cuss. I think the entire hip hop would definitely fuck with me just off of me being myself. That's what I wanted to say. And I don't have to do the things that they do. I don't have to talk about killing people. I don't have to talk about selling drugs. I don't have to talk about having sex with somebody else's girlfriend and being proud of it because I don't do it, you know, and I can just be myself. And I think hip hop can definitely use some more peace. We definitely have peace and had peace before in hip hop, but there's more preachy peace, you know. I'm not preaching, I'm not out here preaching to people in my raps. I'm not, you know, I'm not, you gotta sit down, then you gotta meditate, and that's the medicate, and then and then you elevate. I'm not, you know, I'm not doing that. I'm just being myself, and then in little pockets and here and there, you'll hear little glimpses of God. You'll hear glimpses of the truth, you know. So that's all I can really say about that as far as my role, because it's too much of predicting the future, of trying to predict the future and going into assumption of that.
Yeah. At the end of the day, it feels like you're really just emanating your own truth, which is what I get from you is very joyful and it's playful. And if, you know, if a lot of your contemporaries in hip hop yeah, I'm sure you feel like an outlier. I'm sure a bit in that way, but it's like you got to do what you do. You know what I mean? And if you've seen that own light for yourself, it's like it wouldn't make any sense for you. There's no way you could, put forth something different. Otherwise, it would just be like pandering schlock. Just be like generic. Okay, I'm just trying to fit in.
Right.
So it's great to see like a bright light, and you're just doing exactly what you want to do because it's who you are.
And I hope that inspires other people to just be free and for them to be who they are, because there's a lot of people out here in this world that don't really relate to the popular music that is out, but they're only listening to it over and over because it's the popular music that's played over and over.
Yeah.
They don't really connect with that. And I think it's very, very important that human beings everywhere around the world understand that music is a theme song to your life. So choose wisely. Ingest and that mind diet is very, very important. So it's the theme song to your life. So choose wisely and follow your heart.
Dig it, man. And where can people find you and your music?
Jetpack Brandon. I was about to say .com. You can find me at Instagram at Jetpack Brandon, Twitter at Jetpack Brandon, Facebook at Jetpack Brandon, everything at Jetpack Brandon. You can find my music on every streaming platform. My album Neon Burger, and you just type in Jetpack Brandon Neon Burger, and I will pop up, and I will play you some beautiful music coming through your Bluetooth speaker or your phone speakers or your headphones or whatever you choose to listen through, or your computer speakers. However, yeah, Jetpack Brandon on all streaming services, everything, even YouTube. Jetpack Brandon.
Even YouTube. You can afford it now.
You listened.
I like the cane dance. That was my favorite, the cane dance.
The cane dance.
I'm going to use that for sure. Thank you so much for sharing your talents and your gifts, and really had a good time, and it's great to meet you. We're gonna take a 5-minute break here and then welcome Londrelle onto the scene all the way from London. So peace and love. Thanks again. Take a little fire.
Thanks. Ram. Love.
Thanks, man.
Bye, guys. Jetpack.
Negative vibes. Very
Hey, everybody, we're back. East Forest here, welcoming Londrelle to the scene, to the Soulland Music Series. Thank you again to Jetpack Brandon. Londrelle is someone that I got to know a few months back on my podcast, and it was a real treat. And so I'm looking forward to this as much as I'm sure you are. Londrelle is a poet and self-published author, R&B and soul musician, and creator of the mindfulness and meditation app Eternal Sunshine. His writings and music can be described as esoteric in nature, inspired by his interest in meditation and Eastern spirituality. His music is dedicated to the service of providing listeners with a voice to remind you who you are, what you are, and how to make it through this life peacefully and blissfully. Londrelle's art expresses universal truths and timeless enlightenment in a simple yet beautiful way. He recently moved to London. So from the middle of the night, we bring you Londrelle.
of inwardness, and my music is created to take you inward. So tonight, I would like to take you inward on an inward journey into soul and into you. And I have one purpose, and that is to show you. So without further ado, we'll go ahead and get started. I haven't did spoken word in a while, so maybe I'll start with some poetry, if you don't mind. And again, we are live, and if we have any technical difficulties, just hang in there. We'll be right back. And yeah, so I will stop running my mouth and give you some poetry. I'm getting a lot of a text and direction. Life is a maze, but life is amazing. And those that learn to dance in the rain are more likely to make it. The puddles of illusion are more like an oasis. You can choose to serve light or spend your life in the matrix. I leave light in these pages so that you may find happiness in your darkest times. As long as you let yours shine, heaven isn't hard to find. We are all divine souls on a spiritual mission to spread love and positivity in this physical dimension. In your search for happiness, you may fall 100 times, overwhelmed with peace and pain and traumatized. But seek ye the kingdom that is within you, and you will come to find a day as bright as the summertime. The sunflowers within you shall come alive when the seed in your soul become one inside. And even in storms you will come to find peace, love, and eternal sunshine. And eternal sunshine. Again, we're live, so we have technical difficulties. Give me 1 second.
All my days filled with peace, peace and love. I just wanna live in peace, peace and love. Inhale and then I breathe, peace and love. Peace and love. All my days filled with peace, peace and love. I just wanna live in peace, peace and love. Exhale and then release, peace and love. Peace and love. My days filled with peace, peace and love. I just wanna live in peace, peace and love. Inhale and then I breathe, peace and love. Peace and love. All my days filled with peace, peace and love. I just wanna live in peace, peace and love. Exhale and then release, peace and love. Peace and love. All my days filled with peace, peace and love. I just wanna live in peace, peace and love. Inhale and then I breathe. Peace and love. Peace and love. All my days filled with peace, peace and love. I just wanna live in peace, peace and love. Exhale and then release. Peace and love. Peace and love.
Are more likely to make it. That reminds me of something that I read in Be Here, Be Now by Ram Dass. I don't know if you can kind of like see it over there. I always have it near me. But I think it's on like page 81, and maybe I'm paraphrasing to correlate with this poem. But Ram Dass says that we're not going anywhere. Nobody's coming from anywhere. We are all here in eternal time and space, and we're always going to be here. We're just doing Leela Rasa. We're dancing, and dancing and dancing and dancing, and one body and another body, and we're always going to be here. We're always going to be staying right here. I know life is a maze, but life is amazing. And those that learn to dance, those that learn to dance.
I know life is a maze, but life is amazing. I'm just going through phases, living life in the matrix. I know life is a maze, but life is amazing. I'm just going through stages, living life in the matrix. Yeah. Instagrams, anomalies, daffodils, and bumblebees. Astronomy, trigonometry. When I die, will my karma really come for me? Metaphysics, quantum physics, a little science, and some religion, philosophy. All these prophecies, does it profit me? I know life is a maze, but life is amazing. I'm just going through phases, living life in the matrix. I know life is a maze, but life is amazing. I'm just going through stages, living life in the matrix. Yeah. Genocides and Twitter pages, dualities and limitations, iPhones, innovation, imitation, ancient civilizations, stimulation, simulation, generations, in the matrix. It's all a play, it's all a maze, it's all amazing. I know life is a maze, but life is amazing. I'm just going through phases, living life in the matrix. I know life is a maze, but life is amazing. I'm just going through stages, living life in the matrix. Yeah.
Nobody's going anywhere. Nobody's coming from anywhere. We're all here. We are all here. In eternal time and space. We're just doing Leela Rasa, the divine dance. We're dancing and dancing and dancing and dancing. And one body and another body. And we're all here. We're all staying right here. We're just doing Leela Rasa. We're dancing the divine dance in the divine play. And we know the stipulations of this journey. We know what comes with this journey. We have chosen to dance. We have chosen to do the Leela. We have chosen to be in the play. And the play has but one purpose, and that is to be in love with the beloved, Also, and be here, be now. Ram Dass says that's the way that bhakti works, is you just love until you and the beloved become one. And I do believe that there is nothing more beautiful than spiritual union. Two souls that come together to destroy and kill the illusion of time and space and separation between the Creator and her creation. Love is the joy that leads to salvation, ascension, and divine elevation. Yeah.
I ain't trying to waste your time. I just wanna elevate your mind. Meditate and shine. Elevate your mind. I ain't trying to waste your time. I just wanna elevate your mind. Meditate and shine. Elevate your mind.
So I like to just bring that back, if that's okay with you. All right, let's go. Love in my heart, love on my mind. Love got my back, love on my side. Love is the mood, love is the vibe. Everything is love, love in the skies, love on the rise. Open your eyes, love is the light, girl. Love is divine, love is your face and love is your smile. Love is here and love is now.
When you got love, you got nothing to lose. When you got love, you got nothing to prove. When you got love, when you got love, when you got love, you got nothing to lose. When you got love, you got nothing to prove. When you got love, when you got love. You got nothing to lose. When you got love, you got nothing to prove. When you got love.
When you got love, truly. When you have love, you have truly nothing to lose. When you have love, you have truly nothing to prove. When love gives love, no love is lost. When love is taken away from love, love is still present, love is still there. When you have love, you truly have nothing to lose. When you have love, you truly have nothing to prove. Love in itself is safety. Love in itself is security. Love in itself is enough. Love in itself is fullness. When you have love, you have nothing to beg for, nothing to ask for, because love is all satisfying. Love is ever giving. And love is the fullness of life. Love is the fullness of life. And the fullness of life shows up for us every day. Every day we get a full 24 hours. Every day we open our eyes, the world is there. The universe is there. The stars are there. The moon is there. Life is there. The sky is there. And for that, we have to give gratitude, you know? I gotta be thankful because I know someone lost their life today. And so every moment I endeavor to live life the righteous way, to serve with a sense of purpose and let love light the way. Even if I die today, that's just the price I pay. Just know I tried to be kind and seek the divine every night and day. Gratitude for the sunrise, gratitude for the sunshine, gratitude for the moonlight. Ooh, every day feels like a new life. Ooh, especially when I meditate. Take a breath and then I elevate. Ooh, everything deserves gratitude. Ooh, that's my everyday attitude. Yeah.
Gratitude. That's my everyday attitude. Gratitude. Gratitude. That's my everyday attitude. Gratitude.
Gratitude is the fruit of life, the nourishment of the soul when there's no food in sight. When your vibrations are low and you feel blue inside, gratitude is the attitude that gets you through the night. Never believe in lack of limitations. Anything can be manifested with a little appreciation. I appreciate my life. I appreciate my breath. I appreciate my sight. I say gratitude for my health. I say gratitude is the happiest mood. Even if I happen to lose, everything deserves gratitude. Yeah, it's my everyday attitude.
Gratitude. That's my everyday attitude. Gratitude. Gratitude. That's my everyday attitude. Gratitude.
With a heart full of gratitude and a mind full of peace is how we should live, is how we should be. With a heart full of gratitude and a mind full of peace is how we should love, is how we stay free. 2020 AD, look, I just wanna make love, look, I just wanna make peace, whoa, I just wanna stay free. Let's bring it back. 2020 AD, look, I just wanna make love, I just come to make peace, I just wanna stay free. 2020 AD, look.
Gratitude. That's my everyday attitude. Gratitude. Gratitude. That's my everyday attitude. Gratitude.
Of love, of happiness, of everything that you desire in this moment. as you are. Let's go. Take your time. No, we're going with this one. Yeah. Take your time. Nurture your soul. Yeah. Embrace the highs. Work through the lows. Yeah. Master yourself. Work on your goals. Yeah. Just take a breath. Let go it and grow.
It can't rain forever.
You won't feel this pain forever. Yeah.
I promise you can change for better. I know people change, and things change for better. Yeah, I know times is kinda tough right now. Ain't nobody showing love right now. You a diamond in the rough right now. Love yourself, know your worth, you enough right now. I know times is kinda tough right now, and you rather be in love right now. But you a diamond in the rough right now. Love yourself, know your worth, you enough right now. Right now. Right now. Right now. You enough right now. Right now. Right now. Right now. You enough right now.
Take your time and free your mind, love, and you can find peace of mind, yeah. Redefine and realign, yeah. Deep inside, we divine.
It can't rain forever.
You won't feel this pain forever. I promise you can change for better, yeah.
It's okay to change. Just change for better. Yeah. I know times is kinda tough right now. Ain't nobody showing love right now. You a diamond in the rough right now. Love yourself, know your worth, you enough right now. I know times is kinda tough right now, and you rather be in love right now. But you a diamond in the rough right now. Love yourself, know your worth, you enough right now. Right now. Right now. Right now. You enough right now. Right now. Right now. Right now. You enough right now.
I know life may seem a bit strange at times, but through all of the pain and confusion, you have to remain divine. Do all that you can do to heal and change inside. Know and understand that even flowers have to endure the rain at times. Beautiful sunflowers, sunflower soul. You haven't been yourself since some time ago. Beautiful sunflower, sunflower soul. You have to learn to let go and forgive, in order for the sunshine to show. I want you to know that things get better with time, but in the meantime, you have to stop seeing yourself through irrelevant eyes. May you shine like the light that has brought you forth from the heavenly skies, and find more of yourself in the rest of these lines. You are worthy. You're deserving. You are enough. So, before we close out this performance, I want us to go deeper into soul land, deeper into our beings, deeper into our essence. So if you could, for me, just find a nice comfortable seat if you're not already seated, or if you want to stand up and maybe move side to side, sway side to side with this guided meditation, or if you want to lie down, please feel free to do so. Whatever you allow yourself to do, I just ask that you truly allow yourself to feel. Take a deep breath in and exhale. Allow the
inside we divine.
This is a moment that has been catered for your ascension. Just allow yourself to feel whatever's here. If there is hurt again, if there is pain, if there is trauma, if there is heartbreak, if there is anxiety, if there is depression, if there is joy, just allow yourself to feel that in this moment. Can you give yourself permission to feel for once? Can you give yourself permission to feel the wholeness, the fullness of your being? Can you give
Love yourself, know your worth, you're enough right now.
to accept all that you are,
Love yourself, know your worth, you're enough.
to embrace all that you are,
Love yourself, know your worth, you're enough right now.
to celebrate all that you are,
Love yourself, know your worth, you're enough.
to walk into all that you are. All that you are is beautiful. All that you are is boundless. All that you are is eternal. All that you are is love. All that you are is worthy. All that you are is deserving. All that you are is enough. Can you allow yourself to feel all parts of you? Work with the shadows and be the light. Embrace your shadows, embrace your darkness, embrace your pain. As Ram Dass says, love your pain. It is your greatest teacher. Take your time.
Take your time, free your mind.
Inhale deeply for me.
You can find peace of mind.
Exhale completely for me.
Take your time, free your mind.
Inhale peace.
You can find peace of mind.
Exhale love.
Take your time, free your mind.
Inhale love.
You can find peace of mind.
Exhale joy.
Take your time, free your mind.
Inhale joy.
You can find peace of mind.
Exhale forgiveness.
Take your time, free your mind.
Inhale forgiveness.
You can find peace of mind.
Exhale light. You are light. You are divine. Again, you are worthy. You are deserving. You are the fullness of life. And when you truly decide to allow yourself to feel, when you truly decide to allow yourself to be here, you step into that fullness. You walk into that fullness. You serve in that fullness. You love in that fullness. You create in that fullness. You dance in that fullness. You play in that fullness. Because you know that you are worthy of all that is present, whether it be dark or light, whether it be pain or joy, whether it be fortune or misfortune, whether it be success or failure. You realize that you are enough, and life has come to propel you into all that you are. So may you continue to walk in your fullness, stand in your fullness, live and serve in your fullness. Nobody's going anywhere. Nobody's coming from anywhere. We are all here in eternal time and space. And we're always going to be here. We're just doing Lila Rasa. We're dancing and dancing and dancing and dancing throughout eternal time and space. In one body and another body, and we're always going to be here. We're always going to be right here. Remember, be here, be now. Love, serve, and remember your divinity. My humble gratitude to the Love, Serve, Remember Foundation and that timeless soul, that timeless wisdom that poured out of that beautiful soul, Ram Dass. Thank you all for joining us tonight in Soul Land. Hopefully you have experienced the deepest depths a part of yourselves. We will now go into a Q&A. And once again, I thank you for allowing me to serve you in this capacity. Stay love, stay light, stay peace, stay free. Yeah, yeah. Love and light.
Londrelle, killing it, killing it. I don't know if you can hear me yet, but that was awesome.
Love and light,
So
my
good
brother.
to. Hey, man. Thanks for staying up.
Oh, no problem. Well, I actually went to sleep. I went to sleep around about 6 p.m. and I woke back up around 12:30. So I got some sleep in. So it wasn't too bad.
Well, shout out to your neighbors for being okay with that too. I mean,
Mhm.
I hope they're not disturbed, but maybe they just had like benevolent dreams or something.
Right. I took them into Soul Land, so it's
That's right.
okay. They're sleep.
That's
They're
right,
having
man.
sweet dreams.
First off, congratulations on your move to London and your engagement.
Thank you, brother. Thank you.
Yeah, yeah. How you feeling over there?
I'm feeling great. It's truly been a blessing to explore life to deeper depths, to explore love to deeper depths, to explore myself to deeper depths. So I'm just truly excited about this onward journey into all that this is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bring that mic a little closer. I have a feeling you're lower than me. I don't know,
Check,
but
check,
let me
check.
know if you are. Um,
Mhm.
dude, that was so sweet, man. It's so great to hear you perform. Is it? I mean, when was the last time you did anything like this? I mean, weren't you? You told me like you taken a last time we spoke, like kind of a
Mhm.
break from music, and you were writing another book, and
Yeah.
like, did this kind of reignite music for you?
I think the last time I performed was when my album Stay Free came out. I performed, I think the week of that. So about a year ago, is the last time I actually perform, and I really don't really perform a lot. So, but every time I do, I feel so honored to show up in a different way. Um, but last time we spoke, I think it was after Stay Free. So I was in a place of working through shadows. The more light that I believe that the more light that we are called to bring into this space, the more darkness we will endure, the more darkness the more shadows will have to go into. So during that time, I was not really in a dark place, but just exploring myself and still exploring myself on deeper levels, because I know that there's still more to uncover. I know that there's still more to release and unbecome.
Yeah, right. Forever, the onion can peel back
Mhm.
for eternity. But
Yeah.
if people don't know, man, Londrelle's the real deal. I mean, this guy is uh, a yogi of the highest order. Are you still getting up at like 5 in the morning and doing your practice?
Yeah, that is still my practice. That is still my sadhana. That is still my way
Killing
of
it.
being. And I mean, sometimes it's not all the time. I don't want to just sit up here and act like I'm perfect. It's not all the time. Some mornings I do not want to get up, but I think love and devotion, keeps me in line. You know,
Yeah.
that love keeps me in line. That devotion keeps me in line. Because if it was not for that, then I'd probably just say, I have all day to meditate. Truly. So yeah, but that love and devotion, and that discipline really kicks in when my mind's not feeling like, okay, we don't want to get up this morning.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that kind of discipline really bleeds through in your
Mhm.
energy and
Mhm.
your work. I mean, when you play gratitude, that's one of my favorites. I like putting that on in the morning.
Wow.
And my partner are having coffee. I'll be honest with you, we're not up at 5 a.m. doing
Mhm.
our asana. It might be 7:38. We're having our coffee, and
That
we're
is
like,
awesome.
yo, let's put on some Londrelle, get the
Mhm.
vibes going. And
Yeah.
so it was a real treat for me to like watch you like being in your flow with it in live space all the way in London.
Mhm.
Let me get a couple questions going here to you from.
Mhm.
By the way, all you folks out there, you can put your questions in the comments on the platform that you're on, and they will send some of them over here to me. By the way, Londrelle, you should almost eat that mic because I'm louder than you. So like put that thing right on your lips.
Let me try to turn up my volume. Is that
that helps too?
Okay.
Were you always rapping from a conscious realm, or did you have a big shift in your life? That's a question.
Music, as far as like this type of music, did not come to me until I started to seek, until I started to inquire about myself. So before that, I would write music, but I didn't like truly like record music and do it as something as a soul expression. So but the more I became more in tune with me, the gift kind of poured into me. So I found that gift and explored that gift to my greatest capacity and my full capacity when I begin to shift into a more conscious mindset and conscious living.
Yeah. Was that a big shift for you from when did this happen in your life? Like, was this something that happened like in your adolescence or more like adulthood? Was there any event that precipitated this evolution for you?
I truly believe that life is full of those events. And I was always somewhat aware of those events and allowing myself to be open to those events without judging them, without like in a state of non-judgment. So I believe that, all of life has been that event that has brought me here. There is no one truly extreme event in which I woke up and realized these things, but I think it's a culmination of things that happen, culmination of highs, culmination of lows, and a sequence of events that has led me here. So I couldn't say it's just one thing, but there have been many big things that have happened to my life, near death experiences, heartbreak, and things of that nature. So those things really push you into the darkness, and then you come out as light on the other side. So those are I guess you can say, the truly profound experiences where I had to really go deeper within myself, really go deeper into seeking to come and show up in this way.
Yeah. Yeah. We've got some more questions here. This one's a little interesting. It says, can you please tell us more about your journey of the shadows rising as you go further into the light?
This is a very tough question because I'm still myself exploring the shadows. I'm still myself exploring the darker side of myself. And I share the light, but it's because I share the light. I have experienced darkness, and there's still shadows that I must, work through and overcome. So, and we all have shadows. We all have those darker sides. We all have a shadow self, I believe. So it's important to realize that, and to realize that this spiritual journey is not always about being the light. Sometimes you have to, well, it's about always being the light, but it's also about exploring the darkness, the darker sides of yourself, embracing your traumatic experiences and learning from them and growing from them, and understanding your conditioning and understanding why you are the way that you are. Because a picture is incomplete without shadows and light. So we must also honor the darkness. We must also honor the shadow and inquire from it, because it can teach us a lot about the light if we choose to do so, if we're strong enough to do so. And I guess you have to be really spiritually advanced to be willing to go into the darker sides of yourself and explore the darker sides of yourself.
Yeah. Someone wants to know where you find your inspiration from, not necessarily just from music, but like in your spiritual journey. Do you have any recommendations or practices that have helped you navigate that journey? That's from Nicole.
Mm-hmm. Beautiful question, Nicole. I find most of my inspiration, from all of my inspiration, actually, from life. Sometimes I get caught up in my head, and I have to just step back down into my heart and just allow myself to feel life and to see life in all of its many facets. Because if, like I said during my performance, the fullness of life is here. All of it is right here. And if you seek love, you will find it everywhere. If you seek inspiration, you will find it everywhere. If you seek beauty, you will find it everywhere. But I guess that comes with first finding it within yourself to see it in other things. But I get most when I'm not a vessel of inspiration, when I'm not overflowing with creativity, when I'm not overflowing with enthusiasm about life, I find solace in the teachings of Paramahansa Yogananda, the autobiography of a yogi. Also, the Tao Te Ching is another thing that I read for daily inspiration. Also, Vishista's Yoga, the Bhagavad Gita, and just my loving wife as well. She is a vessel and a well of wisdom and inspiration when I'm feeling down. So and people on social media as well. There's I don't spend much time there, but when I'm on there, there's a lot of inspiring things. So if I'm looking for inspiration, I can find it even in the smallest things.
Are you still doing? I remember. I think the way I might have found you is somehow on Instagram, and I followed you. And when I would wake up and have that morning coffee, I was down in southern Utah, and it would always be like real early in the morning. And this is when you lived in the States. And I'd turn on I'd open that, and you'd be live doing like a Q&A or a meditation. I'm like, this guy is doing this stuff pretty early for your Instagram community, and you do this like regularly, like showing up, answering questions, and doing. Didn't you do like writing workshops too? You told me.
Yeah, I did journaling exercises.
You still
Like
doing it?
sometimes as well. I haven't done. I stopped it to really go back into those shadows, to really go back into myself, to really understand more of myself, because I believe I can't pour into others if I'm not pouring into myself, and I can't serve others if I'm not serving myself. So I did that for about 3 months, and I feel like the things were getting kind of repetitive. So I realized that me myself, I wasn't learning more. I wasn't going deeper within myself, because the same questions, which is okay, but I understand, the message. I understood the message from life that these kind of questions will continue to repeat themselves, because you have to go deeper within yourself and ask yourself more questions, so that you can better serve people in their questioning. So I haven't done it in 3 months, but I will bring it back most likely at the end of this week, actually, or the end of next week, or in the coming months and the months to come. So I do look forward. I did enjoy the time spent there, sometimes 3-4 hours, just having conversations, just doing like call and response. We'll start off with a meditation, and then we'll just do call and response for about 3 hours. And I felt most used in those situations. I feel, even deeper than music. Like when I write from that place of soul land. And it's easy to be in that space for me. It's easy to channel. It's easy to receive messages, and it's easy to convey messages. But when I find that I was on Instagram doing the live, it was a whole totally different experience where, I was the channel, I was the message, and I was just there. I was present and just allowed spirit to use me in whatever way. So I truly love the experience. I truly love it, and I look forward to getting back on there and serving.
Yeah, you've got quite a community there, and so it seemed like to be this really beautiful active thing that you were doing. Got a bunch of questions here, and it makes me think like I'm wondering if these are the same questions that you were getting asked all the time. But let's dive into a few of them. Let's see. It asks about. Someone says, Gabe says one of your most inspirational songs is "Believe in You." I guess that's the title. What is the background of the song? Why did you write it? I mean, you don't have to tell us the whole thing, but where did that come from, basically?
Believe in You. I truly, can you still hear me, right?
Yep.
Okay, cool. I had to turn off my monitors because I was like hearing myself loud.
Neighbors are like, yo, it's 3 a.m.
Yeah, just cut it out now. Okay.
What's that new guy doing? Yeah.
Yeah, but Believe in You. That was a time when I was in limbo between albums, in limbo between creativity. And that was the message to me. That was a message for me. And I truly believe, not to be like, seem selfish or really into myself, but I truly believe I create for me first. And what I create for me, I share that
with others because I know it has healed me. I know it has brought inspiration to me, motivation to me, and healing to me. So when it brings that to me, I know that there's someone out there that needs that inspiration, that needs that little pick me up, that needs that little message. So all of my music basically is created to heal myself. I have tons of songs that I've never shared, and it's just for me, for my own healing and for my own practice. So it's a tool that I use to heal myself. So with the Believe in You song, that came from just I wasn't really low because I'm not truly like in that lower state, but doubting myself and going through some self sabotage and self ridicule and just being very hard on myself. And so again, creating from that inward space, that was the message that came through to me during that time and space.
Yeah, I feel the same way. That like if you're the impetus for the creativity is satisfying that truth in yourself, it's going to be reflected in others. In essence, like that authenticity of of that being your north star. Then that's sort of the way to share something that's inevitably going to reflect in another human experience because we're all humans.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. And we're all one. We have the same experiences. And if you could
Yeah.
resonate with it, others can resonate with it. And that's always my rule of thumb when creating. If I can resonate with it, if I can feel it, if I can heal through it, if I can heal from it, then there is someone out there that needs to hear this message as well, that they can heal from it, that they can grow from it, and they too can find joy and the joy in life through that song or through that composition of music.
Yeah. So you grew up in Georgia, right?
I moved to Georgia after I graduated college. So I grew up in Florida.
Florida, right? And then you went
Yeah.
to Atlanta, right?
Yeah.
Right. And now that you're in London, I know it hasn't been that long, but sort of like we were talking to Jetpack Brandon about this before, you're in a space of hip hop in a way that is unique, right? I mean, you probably don't have a whole lot of contemporaries who are like speaking to some of the themes that you are. And I see it, and we all see it clearly as a reflection of your own truth in your life, which is beautiful. But do you feel like kind of out on your own, or do you feel a sense of community around that? And have you been able to get a sense of that in this new home for yourself in out there in the UK?
Yeah, I think I feel connected. I feel connected, even though we have to learn to balance the dualities. We have to learn to accept the dualities, and I truly believe there is abundance in every area of creativity, in every area of business, or any area that you want to explore. So I'm always guided by that, and I'm always in that state of abundance to know that what I'm doing is also what someone else needs to hear, and maybe I can inspire others to do it as well. So I guess sometimes it gets like, okay, um, nobody's really making this type of music. This is not like mainstream, but I think it's not meant to be mainstream
Right.
because it's true and authentic, and truth and authenticity doesn't really go mainstream. You have to put on a show. You have to you act, you entertain. Mangala said something with in the interview. She spoke about Ramdas and the type of musicians that he listened to, and then he said he didn't listen to musicians in that manner because musicians are meant to take you outwardly. Musicians are speaking to the world, and artists truly are speaking to the soul. And he got into the habit of only listening to artists that took him inward. And those artists are very few, but those artists are very pivotal to even the artists that are taking people outward. So I believe that we all have a place in the grand scheme of things, and I'm just honored to be in my place and to be in my power. You know.
Yeah. Well, I couldn't agree more, and we're grateful to have you. And I just encourage you to keep on doing what you do. It's beautiful, and I look forward to doing something together. We gotta like
Yes.
get that thing going. I just went to your website, and I want to let people know that you have some books you've written of your poetry, among other things, and they can get that on Amazon. And I hate to break it to people, but I just got the last medium T-shirt while you're performing. So suck it, people.
Thanks, brother. Thanks, brother.
Yeah. How else can people connect with you?
Yeah, to piggyback off on the website thing, because I do have a book coming out. next month. So
A
self
third
care
book.
pack. Yeah, third book.
Right
To
on.
complement and as an extension or reincarnation of the album Self Care Package. It's a practice that or a book that gives readers or spiritual inquirers or seekers a way to deepen their practice and a way to heal through the chakras, as the album works as a way to heal and work through the chakras. So the book is more of a sadhana for those who are looking for a spiritual practice and those who are seeking to deepen their spiritual understanding and or even to just explore their self and heal their self. So the book will be an extension and again a reincarnation of the album Self Care Package, but more in depth, more thorough, and I get to disseminate more teachings through that, and a lot of things that have helped me in my own journey. A lot of practices that I do, so I give insight into my own life and my own journey and my own practice, and offer that to others who may be seeking or wanting to get on this path of or conscious path of spiritual awakening. But what was your second question?
So where do they check this out?
Oh, okay.
How can people get it or find you?
You can always find me in the ether, but no, no, but
Perfect. And thank you. Good night.
yeah, but I'm always here. Instagram is a great place to connect with me. I do try to, especially when I'm on live, to answer every question, every comment in my comments as well. DMs get kind of hectic, but also Twitter, Facebook, and yeah, wherever you are, wherever
It's just
wherever that
Londrelle,
person
right?
is. Yeah, Londrelle. Londrelle is my tag. Also, Apple Music, Spotify, everywhere that you find music, YouTube.
And
Londrelle.
in the book, is it okay to get it? It's for Amazon because you're doing the direct to print. Like that's cool, right? People can just get it on Amazon.
Yeah, the book will be available. Sorry, no, not Amazon, because it's going to be a hardback, and Amazon, they don't really have hardbacks in their KDP program. They don't have hardbacks, so it will be. Hold on, I take that back. Actually, it will be on. On Amazon, because I have a distributor who will put it there. So sorry about that.
Okay.
Sorry about that.
It's 3 a.m. there. Yeah.
Mhm,
All right.
yeah.
But what is your website? I'm sure that will point people to where if they want to check out your books. What is
My website is www.eternalsunshine.love. That is my brand's website. That is my production company's website. So everything that you need to consume will be there and share will be there.
I dig it, man. I mean, we didn't get to all the questions, but this is sort of a short discussion, and I know if people want to reach out to you, they can. But it was a real joy to see you again, and thank you for taking the time to perform and get into this community and have all the paths cross. It was awesome.
Yeah. Yeah, it's beautiful to converse with you, to commune with you, because there's so much, even when we're not speaking, there's so much energy exchanging, and I truly appreciate the crossing of paths and the energetic balance that we bring just by our conversation. So thank you for always being a humble and gracious host and person to talk to, and send my love and gratitude to the Love Serve Remember Foundation and Ram Dass and the whole team for making this possible and holding this platform, and creating this program for artists such as myself to expand, to serve, to love, and to remember.
Yeah. Thank you, sir. Well, you can go get some rest if you want to log off. And thanks again for actually doing it live. I know that's a lot, and you could have recorded it for us, which would have been great too. But it's really special to be connecting across the globe like this. Thank you.
All right, thanks.
All right, peace. Well, feel free to leave if you like. I'm going to give a few closing announcements. The Soul Land Music Series finale will be in 2 weeks with Marty Nico, DJ Jazz, Rising Appalachia, John Forte. That's on Friday, April 30th. And you can learn more about the Soul and Music Series and check out the full lineup, all past event replays, including my own, which I think was one of the first ones, and learn about the music series giveaway at ramdas.org/music. There's also an 8-week course on the life and teachings of Ram Dass and the art of being here now. This new course, it celebrates Ram Dass's 90th birthday, or what would have been his 90th birthday, and the 50th anniversary of Be Here Now, the Love Serve Remember Foundation launched the most comprehensive Ram Dass course to date. So it's weekly live meetups and interactive Dharma talks with multiple teachers, and that's also at ramdas.org/life course. So ramdas.org /events. Stay up to date on all the virtual offerings and the Love Serve Remember Foundation, everything they've scheduled, and check out the replays again of all these past live stream events. You can donate and support at that same site or text SOUL21 to 91999. I'm East Forest. Thank you so much for joining us, and more to come. And you guys keep walking your walk. Peace.
We have to get out of our minds. Our thinking minds. I'll tell you how I do it. Using a mantra or phrase. I am loving awareness. 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 Huh. I'm loving awareness. I am loving awareness. I am loving awareness. I am loving awareness. I am loving awareness. Loving awareness is a name for soul, which you really are. Leads you to love everything you are aware of. The sky, the room, your body, other people. Then I ride the mantra into my heart. And in my heart, I see a doorway or a veil. To the next plane. Soul land.